KJ Appa from Riverdale fame. A lot going on in this dude's life. He's got new music out. He's got an album called Clocks. Also, I think we had him. He was with us. I remember thinking back. He was with us in studio. In studio, March 11th, 2020.
Wow.
KJ, you there?
Yeah, bro. How are you?
How you doing, man?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
Listen to that. That is, I don't see you, but I hear you, and I can tell your voice is authenticated. That is you.
It's authenticated, bro. The last time I saw you was on the Kelly and Ryan show, right?
Yes, that was the last time we saw each other. You were talking
right
about
in the
Riverdale.
midst of the COVID situation.
That was it. In the midst of it all. But first of all, I know how you're doing because I'm following you. So your life has changed since I saw you last.
Yes, bro. I've had a little one. Me and my girl, we have a 3-month-old sleeping in the other room right now. An extra human being in the house.
Congratulations. That is exciting.
Thanks, bro. Yeah.
Everybody says I don't have a child yet, but everybody says the world turns the other way and everything looks different.
It's pretty insane, man. It's just such a whirlwind of like emotions and different feelings. The biggest one definitely just being like, I'm no longer at the top of my list anymore. You know, I was definitely like top 5 on my list in terms of like in general. I'm like way down the bottom now, which is cool. It's actually it's very humbling. It's cool.
That's exciting, man. I was so happy for you. Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats.
Thanks, bro.
So I've been anxious to play some of this music. KJ Appa with us from Riverdale fame, which is going into, I cannot, but you know, when I first started working with Kelly Ripa, Mark Consuelos, who obviously is a cast member of yours, had just taken that job, and he'd have to leave where they live to go to Vancouver for months and months at a time. I don't know if they thought it'd be more than a year or two. Turns out season 6 now?
Season 6, and we've probably got another one in us after this one. Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, continued success there. But let's talk about your music. Clocks is an album that KJ Appa has got out now. I'm going to play a couple, just a few seconds of some of the music so we can talk about it. But there's a sample of a song called Again. KJ Appa, check it out.
'Cause I can't stay here just to watch you fly again.
It's an intimate feeling to that song, to these songs too. And I was reading something you had said about this being pretty vulnerable, like your diary, your audio diary in a way. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so pretty much, I mean, music's always been at the forefront for me. It's definitely my biggest passion. I love music ever since I can remember. I grew up with music all around me. This body of music is kind of like just an amalgamation of a lot of stuff that I've written over the years. And I've been recording it just like at home in my living room. And I ended up looking at it and seeing kind of like a full work of music there that I could potentially release. And I kind of just did it without any expectations, just like for myself to kind of just release from myself, if you know what I mean. And I actually put it out without realizing when it would come out, because I had no idea how it worked when you publish something on one of those websites. And the day my son was born, I started getting texts from people because it was actually live. So it was cool. It actually came out the 23rd of September, which was when Sasha was born, which was cool.
See, you cannot question the universe when it makes moves like that.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know, so much beauty falling into place. And you did this in your living room. Did you write these or some songs with your mom?
Yeah, my mom helped me write some of these songs. My mom's an incredible writer. And she has a real knack for like, if I'm writing something, I can send her something. She lives in New Zealand, but she'll send it back to me and kind of just piece things together properly, which is something I'm not so good at, you know. But I can kind of fit it in better with the music.
I'm going to play, this is a track called Song for Luke. This is a song you wrote for Luke Perry, who played your dad in Riverdale. the late Luke Perry. I know you guys were so close, and we had a chance to meet him over the years. I was introduced to him when I was growing up, when I was watching Beverly Hills 90210, and felt like I knew his character, right? So I thought that he was the coolest dude around when he was playing Dylan. But here's a song for Luke, KJ Apple.
Pieces of your life shared with me, safe inside my heart, eternity. I won't forget. I won't forget.
What do you think about KJ when you hear that?
Oh man, it's been, honestly, it feels like a lifetime ago when I had written that song originally. I think that song was written within the first 24 hours of him passing away, and it feels like a lifetime ago. I was a completely different person. I wasn't a man when I wrote that. You know, I was still so young, and still, it's crazy. Now I have a kid. It's like, I feel like if Luke were alive now and he's one of my best mates, I feel like he'd be proud of me, you know? But yeah, that's what it reminds me of.
It's interesting to hear KJ Appa with this on and his album Clocks is out now. Music's vulnerable, bro. You know, you music, and it lasts and lives forever.
Mm-hmm.
It's
100%.
It's such an interesting thing to think about, that an emotion you capture, you write about, you put down, you record in that moment. You know, I talk to artists about this a lot, especially when they have written and recorded a song about their personal lives, and they've got to go recreate that song on a regular basis on tour, and how sometimes that's tough.
Yeah, and what I like about this one is that it's so stripped down. Everything's so stripped down. It's just acoustic, voice. I like, I'm not really a producer in terms of, like, I don't really know how to use the program that I'm using even that well. You know what I mean? I just figured out how to plug the mic into my thing and plug my acoustic guitar into the thing, and then I kind of figured it out as I was going. I sent it to my mastering guy, and he was like, bro, this is really bad in terms of, like, just the quality of the audio that I was using, because it was so, like, you could tell it was recorded not professionally. And I was like, bro, just do the best that you can do for people to listen to it nicely as best that you can, and I'm just going to do it, you know?
Well, I think that's, in hearing you talk about it, that for me is why it's special in a way, because you weren't trying to do anything.
No, I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to make. You know? I'm not trying to be on the charts or anything. I really wanted, for myself, I had to put something out there that meant something to me, you know, because I have a lot of music that I've recorded professionally that never cut it. In my mind, I was like, this isn't going to do it for me. I have to do something that's more heartfelt, and that felt more authentic to me.
Well, there's certainly a lot of heart in those songs. Hey, great to hear from you. I appreciate you coming on, and continued success personally and professionally, KJ.
You too, bro. Thanks so much for having me, guys. Sorry for swearing on the show. Oh, my God.
Take good care. We'll see you soon.
See ya, bro.
All right, bro. Bye.